we're here. So come take a quick look. What we're doing here today is we're trimming the azaleas. Now, as you guys can see, they're all super close and bunched up together, okay? So what we want to do is we don't really want to separate them, but literally just like a little bit there, you know, just a tiny bit to give them their own shape and formality. But we're just gonna trim them all up, and since they're all done blooming, they'll be ready to go for next year once they all start come back up in the spring. Like usually mid-March is about when they start to come up. All right, so enjoy the footage. So one quick tip here as I'm doing this. So you guys see all this growth down here at the bottom? What I like to do with a lot of the bushes, whether they're azaleas or boxwood, it doesn't matter. When they're big and mature and they already have a taller structure, I like to kind of chop off here at the bottom so that, you know, you can see a little bit of the trunk. And also it prevents from having too much shade since they're all bunched up in there. And when you have too much shade, unfortunately we do get yellow jackets around here, and those are just aggressive, mean little guys, and they like shaded areas, and that's where they always put their nest in. So just some helpful tips as we go along here. So real quick, another tip for you guys. I know there's all different types of hedge trimmers. I personally use Stihl products. This is the HS46C. This one, I bought it because it has longer, lasting. The engine's a little better. So people have this kind, the regular shears or whatever they call them. And then they have the weed eater looking one that has the longer extension on it to go on higher ground, which is great. What I did was I actually took my regular weed eater and put the attachment of this onto it. So it's actually really long, and it's great if we're, look up at the trees there, Alex, and we're doing, trimming some of those lower hanging branches or something like that. So it'll be great for that. But when it comes down to being in tight quarters like this is your go-to guy, okay? You can use the other one, but I'm telling you, it's gonna take you a lot longer. At least it did for me. I've seen other guys, we were working the other day and I saw a guy using that weed eater one as well. And it seemed like it was just taking him too long to trim the bushes. But once again, my opinion. So we got two more left. So let's see how long it takes. went ahead and got all this finished up. I wanted to show you guys the difference here on the azaleas. So this one, as you can see, it has a bigger leaf foliage. If you get a little closer here, Alex, the leaves are a lot bigger, a lot thicker than they are on this one. And so step back so you can kind of see both in the frame. So one thing, I don't know if you could tell too much or not, but this one looks bushier than this one. Okay, so this one's a little easier to kind of give a better shape and make it look better in terms of it looking kind of like a holly bush or even a boxwood. It has that similar structure that allows you to have better shape to it. Now, azaleas in general, in my opinion, they look a lot more beautiful when they're just wild and crazy all over the place. Okay, I think that there's something very natural about them. But you know, when areas are like, you know, in areas like these where they're used as hedges and bushes, you know, we just gotta keep them shaped up as best as possible. And all the time, I always try to shape them up in a circular shape to them. I always, you know, try to round out, angle out a little bit on the bottom, and then round it out as best as possible. And that's just what I try to do. But now it's the cleanup, and for that, we're just gonna try to blow everything out, or we could use a rake and then put it in the tarp, and that's it. Another great helpful tip would have been to put the tarp underneath, and as we're doing it, you know, we would have, all the clippings would have been falling in there, but nonetheless, we got it done pretty quickly, and we'll be able to get on to the next thing. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful, and if you would, please give it that thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you next time.